We need justice for George Floyd. We need justice for everyone else who has died at the hands of the cops. We need justice for all black people. I wasn't going to say anything because I don't normally like to get too political, but being a black YouTuber, I gotta be honest, I try and inspire everybody. I don't really look at race when I'm talking to my audience. I don't ever, I'm trying to inspire everybody. But at the same time, I have to be aware of the fact that I am a black YouTuber. There are a lot of black people that watch me, a lot of black people that look up to me. There's a lot of black YouTubers that I've helped create lanes for, open doors for, the same way somebody like KSI or somebody like Cash has done for me. You know what I mean? Like just being a black YouTuber, it helps make other black YouTubers happen at a little bit of a higher rate. So I do feel like I should say something. Something needs to be said. And I don't know everything, so I'm only going to speak on what I know and from the research that I've done. I'm not going to make this too long, but some stuff needs to be said. First of all, to me, it's absolutely sickening that there are so many police officers that they let keep on the force that have such bad rap sheets. I don't know if you guys are aware of all of the stuff that Derek Chauvin, that's the guy who had his neck on George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes, 2.5 which he was unconscious. He had his hand on his neck for 8 minutes. 2.5 he was unconscious. He wasn't even breathing. He wasn't saying anything for 2.5 minutes. Anyways, this dude, Derek Chauvin, his rap sheet is ridiculous. It's like he's a paid assassin. It's like he's in the KKK. None of this stuff is proven, but I can't help but assume stuff like that, bro. There's literally over 12, 14, 20 reports on him. He's had to deal there's so many deaths surrounded by his name that he's gotten away with. And it's just crazy to me when you look at all of this stuff. Look at all of these people that ended up dying after an interaction with Derek Chauvin, and the fact that they still let him on the police force with all of this stuff in question. To me, is absolutely crazy. To only give him third-degree murder, not first, not second, third degree. I honestly think the people that were standing around should get third-degree murder. They should get third-degree murder. But Derek Chauvin, the one who had his knee on his neck for 10 minutes while people sat there recording, while George Floyd was screaming that he couldn't breathe, and he only gets third-degree murder for that. So it's just gonna be like a slap, probably get like a slap on the wrist. Like, bro, it's just so much racist stuff going on with that to me is just crazy that he only gets third degree. And it didn't come right away. It came after riots and looting. They tried to give him third degree to slow stuff down. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy. He knew George Floyd. They used to work at the same nightclub doing security for 10 years. They might not have been best of friends, but he seen him. He knew his face. He knew who he was. He knew of him. How are you what's wrong with this dude? Third degree, and he knew him for 10 years? You know what I mean? So it's a real messed up situation. There's a lot of messed up situations going on with black people. I don't want to just focus in on that one. There's been a lot of bad, horrible situations that have happened, and there's been probably a lot more that have happened in the last few years that we just don't know of because there was no one to record a camera. The video got deleted. I'm sure there's a lot. If this is what we have proof of, imagine how much is going on that we don't have proof of. You know what I mean? So there's a lot going on. It's a very dangerous time to be a black person. And I don't want to say it's very more dangerous to be a black man or a black woman because there's a lot of negative things that you're going to have to deal with being either one. You know what I mean? Like it's a tougher life that you're going to have to live and that you're going to have to accept And the only advice that I can really give to all of my black viewers out there, not even just blacks, people of color, of race, that have to deal with the same type of things, is that the best thing you can do is just try your best to fight the stereotypes. Try your best to fight the stereotypes and stay as safe as possible. And when I say try and fight the stereotypes, I mean, because the more stereotypes that you're dealing with, the more dangerous and worse situation you're going to put yourself in. Where you're at, what you're doing, how you're dressed, how you talk, what you're driving, all of these other things that they look at and they stereotype you. The more stereotypes that they're placing on you as they look at you, the tougher it's going to make just surviving. Because they're looking at these things and they're instantly judging you before you ever say a word. And that could be all it ever takes. I'm blessed enough because of you guys to be in a position where I honestly don't see that much of any of this. I don't live that close to LA. None of that is going on where I live. So I'm a little bit away from it. But it's affecting a lot of my friends. I have people that own businesses and stuff that are getting hit. So it's affecting a lot of people that I know. And I don't want it to stop. Quite honestly, I want it to keep going. We have to keep making noise because I don't know how else to stop it. I don't know how else to stop it, guys. I don't know if it's ever going to just stop with just black people constantly just being nice and bending over and rolling over and just, you know what I mean? I don't know if just fighting it with peace is going to do it. Like, how long is it going to take with peace? You know what I mean? Like, the peace is not really working. It's not really working. I will leave in the description places where you can donate. I donated to National Bailout, which is helping get moms and protesters out of jail. I donated to that, but there's a few other ones that I'll leave in the description. You can decide what you want to, if you want to donate. Really, you don't have to donate much. Give whatever you can. Anything you can donate to help helps. Anything you can do to help the cause helps the cause, man. I have my gun license. I've had my gun license for like 6 months now. In fact, I have the papers right here in front of me to get my concealed carry permit. And I've had those papers for about a week now. Before this really even got super crazy, I was thinking about getting that. So I say that to say, stay safe. Stay safe. If you can get a gun, I'm not saying get one, but it might be something to think about. It's not that hard to get your license. For those who don't know, at least in California, I don't know about everywhere. I know it's different in some places. In New York, it's very hard. But in some places, it's not that hard to get your permit, your gun license. Some places, you don't even need a concealed carry permit. You can just do it, you know what I mean? So it all depends on where you live. But it might be something to think about. So I wanted to bring that up as well. But like I was saying, man, to wrap this up, just try your best to fight the stereotypes. It sucks that we have to live like that, but honestly, that is going to put you at the best advantage to win in life. That is going to keep you the safest. Is if as black men and black women we do as much as we can to try and fight the stereotypes that make life even harder. So I do also want to give a shout out to all of the people that aren't black that are really truly supporting the cause. I respect that. I respect that a lot. I really do respect that. And yeah, that's it, man. Everybody stay safe, man. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay educated. Stay articulate. You know what I mean? Stay proper. Stay all of that, man. Rest in peace, George Floyd. And these cops, man. These cops is crazy. It's really depressing when you think about it. I hope it changes. I'm just not sure how it will without violence. And I don't even know if that'll work. I don't know if anything will work. What works? I don't know. I don't know what'll work.